Okay, this is something I started on Sunday. This contraption is my black soldier fly larva harvester. So, how it works, there's 3 different buckets. This bottom bucket is going to be the drain bucket. So that's the bottom bucket. It's the drain bucket. The middle bucket is going to be, it has holes in the bottom for the drain bucket. It has a wire mesh so the larvae don't go through the holes as much. They're still going to get through, but I've got a stick bottom. I'm going to put soil in here and then fill it up with lettuce, then put soil on top, and I'll get my larva here on Thursday. What black larva soldier flies do is they excrete a chemical that keeps other flies away, and they're also self-harvesting, so when they get to be the age where they pupate, they try to crawl away from this damp area into a drier climate. So they'll crawl up the bucket, and then they'll go through these little slots that we have, and if they somehow get around this slot and go up and they'll hit the Velcro, which will break their surface tension, they'll fall back down and start up again. When they crawl through these slots, they're going to come out and get caught inside of this tube that wraps all the way around the bucket, and they'll walk and walk and walk until they finally fall into this little hole right here, which is this tube. They'll go pew, clunk, and then walk right here into my collection chamber. And that's how the composting side of it works. The way to continue your crop of black soldier flies is to have a top like this. There's cardboard in there with a mesh netting. The mesh netting is there. Okay, so when the soldier flies pupate, which I'm going to let a few so I can have the colony return, the females are going to fly into here, 45-degree angle so rain doesn't get in. They're going to fly in, go down here, and then go into this containment center here and lay their eggs in the cardboard. The pupa, when they hatch, will fall through the mesh and down into the compost. The reason the mesh is there is to keep other flies from laying eggs during the start of the colony, because other flies like to lay their eggs inside of the food source, but black soldier flies lay their eggs above the food source. Another thing cool about black soldier flies is they, when they are adults, they only stay alive for like 6 days, and they don't have mouths, and they do not eat when they're in the fly stage, so they are not pests, and they're not considered to be pests by the EPA or anything like that, which is great. And they're not an invasive species, which is another great thing. I'm going to feed them to my fish, and I'm going to feed them to my friend's chickens, and they're just going to tear up everything for me. They compost about 300 times faster than my worms, so that'll be great. And they turn compost into pure, rich fat and protein and lipid, amino acids, and omega-3s. So that is what I'm really excited about. I'll get those in the mail on Thursday, because I ordered them on Sunday. So that's my super exciting project.